Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dead Rising 3 and the last of the DLC campaigns.
Dead Rising 3, the game that won't end.
Pretty much. Remember this guy, Brad?
Yeah, I remember it.
Doom.
He was a liar. No, he was a good guy.
Yeah, he's a ZDC agent who had a trouble with, what's his name? The dude on the radio.
With all the chips and stuff.
Brad, Joe.
I actually don't remember his name, but yeah, it turns out that whoever that dude on the radio was lying, and Brad is actually a good guy. So he is the subject of the last DLC called The Last Agent.
Ooh,
Yeah, very ominous title.
Swifty.
Take off your badge and your panties. It's because you're an agent.
Some people got a higher calling. Help their fellow human beings. Abide by the law. Believe that rules are gonna make the world a better place. My old friend, ZDC agent Brad Park, is one such man. Which is probably why he's on death's door right about now.
Please, I'm ZDC. Help me. You're supposed to be saving people! What? ZDC.
You want to take care of the problem by killing off the infected.
That's a lie. Give me a chance. I'll show you.
I'm probably gonna regret this. You're free to do what you want now.
Thank you.
Alright, gotta get going.
He said the ZDC was killing people. Someone is spreading lies about us. But why?
Agent Park. Agent Park. Brad, are you all right?
Doctor, I'm here.
Oh, I hadn't heard from you for a while. I thought maybe something happened.
I know where the Zombrex is.
Oh, thank God. Please bring it to the hospital. We have patients who badly need it.
On my way, Cora. The ZDC will not let them down.
Real company man, this Brad Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very rare for a government person to be a good guy in this game.
What's in the outhouse?
Nothing.
And why is it inside?
It's a construction site.
It's an in-house.
It's in the outhouse. One of them indoor outhouses.
Alright, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of repulses, because why not? I find the intro cutscene for this DLC kind of weird, because it's so blatantly a different conversation than what you actually see in the game.
Yeah, but by the time you play, you don't remember the actual conversation in the game.
No, I mean, I guess not. It's not that big of a deal. It's just, I feel like they could have at least made the dialogue, some of the dialogue.
But wasn't
the
that the
same.
one like where you had a bunch of different choices? So it's like
Not really.
you could have just killed him and not believed him, or you could have believed him and not killed him.
Yes, but the canonical one is we help him because here we are.
Because we're cool, good guys.
Yeah. The slag shot is one of the new DLC weapons.
It looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it's like sort of a flamethrower, but it shoots little fireballs, I guess.
Look at that casual sweep. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to my place I want to go here.
The heavy attack flamethrower swipe thing really doesn't do very much damage.
Whoa, okay, that was cool.
Yeah, that one's cool though. I think it's the only DLC weapon that has a, or in this DLC, that has a combo attack. I think all the others do not, which is a little lame.
Lame as fuck.
So I do like the very first objective in this has to do with the van full of Zombrex. It's a good connection to the, I guess, his introduction in the game.
Look at those balls of hot slag.
Yeah. So, do you get all your skills and all that crap from the main game?
Yeah, Yeah,
If
all
I
the
asked you during the other 50 DLCs.
I think I did mention it, but yeah, all your skills and everything, stats, all carry over from the main game. Alright, the next DLC weapon is right here on the ground. This one I think is my favorite, the railgun.
Oh.
Look
I
at this
always
thing.
love railguns.
Yeah,
Some high-tech ZDC shit.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually sort of the theme of the DLC weapons.
High-tech as hell.
Well, like, yeah, like high-tech weapons, although the flamethrowers, you know, you could argue. But there's a couple different ZDC specific weapons that we will use. So here's the railgun.
That looks pretty effective.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's not what I imagined at all.
no, it's pretty great. It just chews through crowds.
It looks like it's just a sonic wave.
Yeah, it does look that way, which is kind of weird.
Because it shouldn't be like a metal spike.
Yeah, just like a nail or something.
Yeah, but they modern railguns, like the ones the U.S. Navy's testing, they leave like a smoke trail behind them,
I guess.
which is all just burnt air. Like it's not actually like a rocket; it's just exhaust, not exhaust. The exact opposite of exhaust.
Like
funny.
superheated air, like from your Kerbal spacecraft.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Doctor, I found the van and I'm on my way.
Be careful. The military's been blocking off entrances to the freeway. It might be hard to get around.
I was watching Frenzy play Kerbal.
Yeah, he did. She's not lying about blocking off the freeway. They are serious, like 10-foot concrete walls and guard towers.
Was that the military or the ZDC?
The military. The freeway is entirely blocked off in this DLC. You can't access it in any way.
So, because this takes place just in Los Perdidos, right?
Yes. This is after the main game, so this is sort of taking place at a similar time as overtime mode.
Yeah, like basically right where you like main dude had the conversation with him.
A little bit after that, but yeah. I mean, it is, but that's the very end of the game for Nick.
Mm-hmm.
And this is supposed to take place, yeah, about the same time. Right before the military is supposed to drop the firebomb.
And all those dumb drones.
Yeah. Yeah, but we never see them.
It'd be kind of cool if you just saw one or two like flying around.
Yeah, it would be. Like, I'd like it if you could have seen the big quadcopter thing at
Yeah.
some point.
Just hovering overhead, being like, "What the hell is that?" Oh well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stupid kids with their drones.
The whole military blockade thing.
Still here?
Still here.
Yeah, you're driving over those chemical barrels, those flammable barrels.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. I suppose I could get out and shoot them, but I didn't mention it. Those stranded survivor things are one of the optional missions. Which
Are you
seems
gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll do them when we see them. I think it's kind of, I don't want to say lazy, but it's a little weird for a side mission to essentially just completely copy-paste thing from the main game. But it does make sense with his character since he wants to help people.
He's the good guy.
He is.
There aren't many of them left.
He's gonna get his own spin-off cop show.
This is his own spin-off cop show.
Oh, all right. Agent Brad Park is Agent Brad Park.
Now, what I find weird is that his chip apparently stopped working, but he was in the city already for several days, I would think, and didn't notice until right at the very end.
That's funny.
Although maybe all the chips didn't go off at once. Maybe they're weird. Who knows?
Who knows indeed. There you go, Bob.
It's safe in the hospital. I don't think a hospital has ever been safe in a zombie.
Well, like, why not, like, you're driving to the hospital right now.
Yeah, right here.
Why not give him a lift?
This is sort of our base of operations for this DLC.
Yeah.
With Dr. Cora.
Oh, you made it. What happened?
I started to turn, Cora. My chip must be broken. I needed Zombrex.
You too. I've seen that happen to some of the patients here. Look, if I could compare several of the chips, I might be able to figure it out. Can you find some and bring them back to me?
I'll do my best. Where do you think I can get them?
Some of my patients noticed that all the mutant zombies seem to have them. You go and start looking. I'll radio if I find out any more information.
There's a ZDC weapon called a pacifier, and that's exactly what it does. It should knock them out so that I can get what I need.
A patient said there were some ZDC supplies being brought in on the metro track heading east above the freeway. Maybe that.
I'll go check it out.
His voice sounds like a dubbed anime. Like someone trying
A
to
little bit, yeah.
like sound like an American. I will go check it out.
Yeah, it does sort of sound like that. It sounds almost like a little forced.
Yeah, but he's a hero though, so I shouldn't sing that.
It's a pretty heroic sounding voice. There really are quite a number of these people, the stranded survivors.
Thank you.
Get to cover, hurry!
I think that last firearms upgrade is serious business, because those were special zombies and they went down real quick.
Pretty quick, yeah.
What a piece of junk.
It is. Good old junk car.
Is this for in-city driving?
Yes.
It's got the best city mileage.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, that one was easy. Alec.
Yeah, the vehicles.
Sure that,
The vehicles really make it easy.
sure that poison gas won't hurt Alex much.
Ah, he'll be fine. I think it's supposed to be acid, so you know.
That's probably
So,
fine.
yes,
Yeah.
probably.
So, check out this blockade up here. Man.
Pretty serious blockade.
Yeah.
That's like some Berlin Wall shit.
Pretty much. That's yeah. There's a lot more military dudes in this DLC. They are all over the place, so I don't really bother with them, but all these cars have a military dude with an RPG standing on them.
That could make things slightly difficult.
Yeah, we'll be seeing quite a bit of that, actually. There you
Got
go.
wrecked. Oh.
They are really, really annoying.
It's a pretty strong pistol.
Like I said, that last firearms upgrade is,
Yeah, some serious shit.
yeah. That was 2 at once.
These are strong bullets.
Alright, I'm just messing around here, because, you know, Zars are awesome. But here is the new weapon.
Doctor, we've got the pacifiers.
Oh, fantastic. You should be able to extract the chips now.
Now where can I find some of the mutants?
Look for densely populated areas. I'll need at least 20 chips to compare them properly.
So I think it was mentioned in the game that apparently it's the radiation they used to turn off the chips is actually what causes the king zombie mutation. So it sort of makes sense that the king zombies would be the ones with chips.
I'll believe it.
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, makes sense.
As much as anything else in this game, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so the pacifier. The pacifier is actually kind of cool. It's basically a queen gun.
Ah.
Yeah, it has the exact same effect as the queens you can pick up and throw, but you can shoot it from range.
Popping heads.
Popping heads.
A gun that shoots bees out of it.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's like that Simpsons with the dogs that shoot bees. You know the one.
I don't
Yeah,
actually.
breaks windows too.
Yeah.
Cletus, you know the one with the...
Yeah, the dogs.
You know, let the dogs...
Release the hound. What are you gonna do? Release the hounds or the bees, or the hounds with bees in their mouths? So when they bark, they shoot bees at you.
That's the one.
All right.
Yeah, I'll post it in your thread.
Okay, sure.
Or I probably will forget, actually.
That
So how
sounds
about that?
sounds more likely.
I'm sure someone will post it in the thread.
Yes.
So, you don't have to use the pacifier here. If you just kill the king zombies, they'll still drop the chips. You don't, like, it's not required. But getting the pacifier was an objective. They kind of really wanted to make sure you had a chance to use the DLC weapons in this one.
So what's the science behind this pacifier?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it probably literally just shoots a queen.
I want some documentation.
But it's got, like, funky LED lights on the side and a ZDC logo, so you know it's legit.
That is pretty legit.
The bee gun.
If there's one thing I know about weapons, it's that government organizations put their logo on the side of them.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true or if you're being sarcastic.
I'm being
So-
sarcastic.
Okay.
I don't think that's a thing that anyone really does.
No, you wouldn't put like USA on the side of
Right.
like.
Or FBI.
Get somewhere safe.
Or
I think if it
whatever.
was like, you know, a gun that they specifically made, maybe.
Maybe, but they don't
But
do
with
that.
their R&D,
Yeah, they don't really do that. It's all contracted.
yeah.
Well, when they release
The
smart
American
guns, because Obama,
Yeah.
they're going to have to put like I don't know whichever. You know, group can use them, like your
Maybe.
squadron or whatever. You know,
Yeah, maybe.
is that the right word? Squadron.
I doubt it. But
Fire team?
I really don't know what we're even talking about anymore.
I don't either. Just trying to pitch in.
I'm waiting for this coffee to kick in. I just woke up.
I haven't even had coffee yet.
No?
No. I'm drinking Gatorade.
Oh, were you out drinking last night?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Well,
Robbie Hall?
no.
It was a fun night.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So you weren't dressed up like someone who works on an oil rig then, eh?
Bars with dress codes.
I decided to do the like stereotypical sitcom-y thing where you go up to the bar and start up a conversation and buy someone a drink, and it worked out pretty well for me.
Oh.
Also, I
Like-
lied a lot about what I do for a living.
That sounds typical. We've
So, I
we've
went
lied
full
so many times. What did you have? What was your lie? Let's hear it.
just that I was like way higher up in the company than I was.
Oh, that's
Just
alright.
that I was like a manager of a department. I don't even remember what company I said I worked for.
Oh my god.
We've done much worse. You remember when we were talking about someone was a director or, or
Cause
something like that?
There's that girl that our uncle was a film producer for Warner Brothers.
Yeah, and then I was like I told one person that I was driving through Russia for some reason, like across
Russia.
all of it.
The Trans-Siberian Highway.
Oh,
But I drove it.
Doctor, I found all the chips you need.
Oh, that's wonderful. Bring them back to the hospital so I can take a look at them.
And me and Malk had a really good conversation about doing sitcom-y stuff. Because I was trying to convince him to juggle girls.
Yes. Oh my god, real life out there.
Yeah, exactly. So I decided to go full sitcom. That was the deal.
That's great.
I kind of want to tell you guys to shut up, but I don't have anything else better to talk about, so...
That's what I figured. Were you killing time while you're doing your collection quest?
Yeah, it really was quite a collection quest.
Gotta collect those bear asses.
Just go all over the city and kill a random enemy and pick up their loot. God.
Makes
Also the
sense.
mini bike. I decided to give another shot.
Do you regret it?
Come on, that was cool.
That was
Yeah, that
pretty
was
sweet.
nice. Are you going to, you're gonna be able to maneuver around those explosive barrels a little easier, I think?
I don't
'Cause
think
it
I'll
seemed
have
like
to...
there's a lot.
I don't think there are any on this route. We just have to go back to the hospital. Oh, the barrels are on the other side. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, we're not going past them.
What are
Robbery.
you doing here?
I'm going to take an opportunity to use a pretty good combo weapon that we didn't really get a chance to play with. It's just going to take me some inventory management.
Jeez.
That is an enormous bomb.
Yep, and now it's a massive bomb.
I'm glad you fast forwarded through that. I'd be yelling at you.
I usually know when it's appropriate to fast forward through things.
You're good.
Just run over it. There we go.
This isn't DLC, right?
Those floating
No.
cocktails.
This isn't DLC. It's kind of an awkward weapon because you can't put it in your inventory. So it's hard to
Are
run
you-
around with.
Are you gonna rescue Jordan with it?
I am actually. I was kind of surprised to find out that this works. So,
Especially because it bounced so far from it.
yeah, it'll be fine. It's got a pretty big radius. Unfortunately, in the DLC, it won't blow his clothes off.
Oh.
But yeah, it actually does rescue the guy. He doesn't die.
Hard-coated clothing.
Yeah.
I think that was worth the little detour.
Yes.
Yeah.
The small amount of damage you took from it.
I mean, the problem I found is when I was doing my practice runs is I sort of ended up, grabbing a whole bunch of railguns and then kind of not using any other weapons. And I wanted to make sure I, tried a few other things. Played around.
Spice of life.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay.
We're done with that.
Make sure no zombies take it.
Yeah. This guy.
But she's just chilling next to him.
She's a doctor. She can't kill her patients.
Oh, you got them! I'll take them inside and examine them to figure out why they malfunctioned. If you can get any more while you're out there, please do. They can all help us figure out what happened here.
No. I wouldn't do it.
What the hell was that?
It sounded like an explosion.
I better go check it out.
Be careful! I should know what's wrong with the chips when you come back.
Yeah, it's always something.
Oh,
like-
it's so good.
Do you actually have to collect more chips?
So it becomes one of the optional objectives. Each quadrant of the city now has a couple groups of zombies where you can basically go do the exact same thing we already did 4 more times if you really want to.
Please! Please! Somebody Let's kill it! Check this out!
These bikers, they just...
Got him running now!
Yeah, at this point in the game, bikers are nothing. They're just... Unless you do that.
You saw me explode your two friends, and he's got his bat.
Thank you. But there's more of them. They're driving around attacking people. You've got to help them. I found this out there. You can probably use it better than I can.
Get to the hospital. You'll be safe there.
Alright, the impact hammer. I think, yeah, almost every DLC weapon in this DLC, they, like, explicitly make you take. The impact hammer is kind of... It's interesting for the reason that it was actually a weapon in Dead Rising 2 Case West. So in the Dead Rising DLC, it was a weapon, but not in Dead Rising 3 until one of the DLCs. And in Case West, you could combine it with a couple things. I think it made a couple different combo weapons, but not in this game. You just punch things with it.
I feel like your shoulder would be a little bit sore.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know the physics of it.
Oh. It's what, Newton's second, right? Equal and opposite?
Yeah.
Is that second, Newton?
Yeah.
Or is that third? I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like that's something I should remember.
Yeah, as an engineer.
Yeah. Man, I remember, so, okay, this is gonna take a couple of weird... the other day I was cleaning some stuff up in my apartment, and I found my notes from my space systems class, which was taught by the astronaut, the former astronaut.
Cool.
Which was cool. But I specifically remember one class, he asked us, like he said, like, oh, what's Newton's third law? And, like, a couple people in the class were sort of like, you know, I think it's this. And he was like, wow, if you guys don't know that, you should just quit.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it was kind of not a very nice teacher.
Yeah, I mean, once you're an astronaut, everything else is kind of probably below you.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Was he in space?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He went up on a shuttle mission to fix something.
Yeah.
Which is cool as hell.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that you have to be a dick.
No. But
It wasn't Chris Hadfield, right?
no, it wasn't Chris Hadfield.
Okay, because he seems so nice. I'd be very disillusioned. Yeah, he's a dickhead.
In Chris Hadfield's book, he mentions someone else working at the CSA who's kind of a dick, and I'm pretty sure that's who he's talking about.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, the bikers destroyed our van.
Oh no, your
Fun.
van.
Bunch of assholes.
Those pieces of shit.
It's that same guy.
All our Zombrex was in there. What are we going to do?
Don't worry, I'll find more. The ZDC had been trying to shut down a black market Zombrex operation in Ingleton. I'll go look there.
Yep. We gotta go find more shit.
You guys can hear that though, right? Don't worry, I will find more.
Yeah. And we'll get to that next time. That's going to be the end of this video.
Goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.